A young Nidoran feeds beside its brothers. It does not know that within months, one will eliminate the others. Those who fall will remain as they are, forever. This is not a story of friendship. This is the biology of dominance. In the lowland thickets, where grassland meets forest, a colony of Nidoran moves through the undergrowth with cautious deliberation. They are small, barely reaching the height of the vegetation that conceals them, and their purple bodies blend into the dappled shadows of late afternoon. Their movements are synchronized, not by command, but by the simple mathematics of survival. Together, they are less vulnerable. The young males travel in loose aggregations of 8 to 12 individuals. They feed on roots, berries, and the occasional insect, their small horns twitching as they test the air for scent. These horns are blunt, vestigial, more sensory apparatus than weapon. They will not remain so. Within the group, there is order, but it is gentle. Larger Nidoran feed first. Smaller ones wait. There are no violent disputes over food. No blood is drawn. The hierarchy exists, but it is maintained through posture, through the tilt of an ear, the position of a body. Aggression, for now, is unnecessary. At night, they huddle. Not out of affection, but out of function. Body heat is shared. Predators are deterred by numbers. A lone Nidoran is a target. A group is a calculation that most hunters choose not to make. In these early months, survival is collective. The individual does not yet matter. What matters is the group's persistence, its ability to endure another season, to reach the threshold where transformation becomes possible. They do not understand this. They simply exist within it. The young Nidoran do not compete for dominance. They compete for space at the feeding site, for position in the sleeping circle, but these are minor frictions, resolved without injury. There is no concept yet of the solitary, no understanding that this phase is temporary. Weeks pass, then months. Their bodies grow, thickening with muscle, their horns lengthening incrementally. The changes are gradual, almost imperceptible from day to day, but undeniable across the span of a season. And with the changes in body comes the first stirring of something else, something that has no name, but will soon define everything. The transformation completes itself quietly. What were Nidoran are now Nidorino. Their bodies have changed in ways beyond size. The horn that was once a blunt censer is now a rigid spike, dense enough to crack stone. Along their spine and flanks, poisonous barbs have emerged, sharp ridges that secrete venom when threatened. A brush against these spines delivers paralysis. A direct strike can be fatal. They have become dangerous to approach, even to their own kind. They no longer huddle at night. One by one, they leave. What was once a colony becomes a scattering of solitary figures, each drifting into separate territories. The bond that held them together simply dissolves. They are alone now. Feeding becomes competitive, not because food is scarce, but because the instinct to assert has awakened. Two Nidorino approach the same patch of berries. They do not share. One lowers its head, the other mirrors. They circle. Sometimes this is enough. One retreats. Sometimes it is not. Horns clash. bodies collide. The engagement is brief, brutal, and decisive. The loser withdraws, bloodied but alive. The older Nidorino grow heavier, more aggressive, their instincts sharpening with each confrontation. They no longer flee but stand their ground. Yet there is a ceiling they cannot break through strength alone. The body plateaus, leaving them restless and incomplete. But evolution is not guaranteed by age or strength alone. It requires an object. And in this territory, that object is scarce. Moonstones form deep within the earth, in caverns where mineral and energy compress over centuries. They surface rarely, perhaps 3 or 4 in a season, perhaps fewer. When a stone is discovered, the shift is immediate. The Nidorino converge, drawn by instinct, by chemical signal, by the knowledge coded into their biology. There is no negotiation, no alliance. The stone will go to one individual. Only one. The duel is not quick, it is methodical. They lower their heads and charge, horns colliding with the sound of splitting wood. They separate, circle, charge again. Blood flows from gashes on their flanks, their shoulders. Neither retreats. The fight continues until one can no longer stand, or chooses not to. The defeated Nidorino limps away. It will remain Nidorino. It may never have another chance. The victor stands in silence, breath labored and legs trembling from exertion as it turns toward the stone. The approach is slow and deliberate, each step measured not by ritual, but by biological recognition. The Nidorino lowers its head. The horn makes contact, and the transformation begins. This is Nidoking. It is nearly twice the height it was, 3 times the mass. The spine has elongated, vertebrae thickening to support the new frame. The chest has broadened into a barrel of muscle and reinforced bone, capable of absorbing impacts. The legs are pillars now, joints restructured to bear weight meant for endurance, not speed. The horn is no longer a spike, but a battering ram, dense and compound in structure, capable of splitting stone and crushing bone. The skull has widened to anchor it, the jaw proportionally strengthened. The tail has thickened into a heavy club, muscular and capable of delivering devastating, sweeping strikes. The transformation is complete. What stands now is no longer driven by instinct to challenge, no longer searching for dominance. It has arrived. This is the final form. This is Apex. It does not need to prove itself. The body does that. The Nidoking is proof that dominance is not inherited. It is seized. Every generation begins as something small, something vulnerable. And only through blood and scarcity does one rise to this form. The rest remain as they were, incomplete, watching.